Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining us today. So my name is Holly Hayes. I'm a reinvention coach, an energy mentor, and solo mama. And I'm really excited to share my little story with you guys. I've been getting very brave and sharing lots of details. So I first got into investing in crypto late in the game, I would say. 2022, 2023 is when it first came into my realm, and purely because I was just watching other people in my circle that were making money and doing the exact same thing. It was so exciting, the amount of money that they were making. They wanted to share it with other people. So there was two separate opportunities that I was brought into at those times, sat on a webinar like this, and one of them involved buying a training package. And so I had to learn how to set up my own trading bots, and it was very complicated. So I purchased this training, I went into the training, and then I felt like many of you might feel right now and went, oh my God, this is too much for me. So I just sat on it. I didn't take action. When I did finally do it, so I sat on it for 6 months. I finally did it at that point. So I actually set these up in early 2023. By just leaving them, I 3 times my money. When you're doing something new, you make mistakes, you take risks, you do whatever. Without doing anything and actually doing the wrong thing, because I could have made a lot more money, I still 3 times my money. I set up my trading bots that I had to do manually. It has a system here that we're talking about that does it for you. You click a button and it activates. So when Amy showed me this, I was like, no brainer. I already know how these bots work, but the fact that I didn't have to set them up myself was such a relief. They buy low and they sell high. So you're always making money. And then at the end, you've got what you've invested plus some. And I had no knowledge. I made mistakes. I forgot to update my credit card. The system we're showing you today removes all of that. You click a button and it is done. And we shouldn't expect anything less in 2025, really, should we? This investment opportunity, it was a no-brainer for me because I'd already 3 times my money without even knowing what I'm doing. So now I'm here just like you guys, getting educated and taking advantage of all the free webinars that we have inside of this system, and who you're going to hear from, like literal crypto billionaires. Like literally, you should hear the messages between me and Amy. I'm just like, oh my God, what is this real? Like, am I listening to these people? Am I getting exposure to these people? Like, what's going to come next? Literally, $1 Million Club, like, hello. Like, all of these things that are coming into my realm. I just want to tell a quick story. The dates are here. So this was this year. So this is before I've invested any further money into crypto. Just did whatever I did in 2023. I just watched things go up and I don't do anything else at the moment until July 24th this year. So I actually got myself a manifestation coach. I felt like, okay, I'm going to invest in myself. You know, when we invest in ourselves, then, you know, things change in the 3D realm. So he asked me very specifically, what do you want in 3 areas of your life? So I've just on the screen today, I've got my generation wealth, passive income, and iconic lifestyle. ChatGPT helped me come up with this. So this is exactly what I put down. And it was great having this coach because I had to go really, I had to be very specific, as you can see here. Financially sovereign, I earn 50K. Now I can tell you, when I wrote this out for the first time, I was writing like, I earn 10,000 a month. And then I was like, no, Holly, you got to go big here. So I went bigger and I pushed myself. And that's all the things that I came up on the list there. Literally, I'm asked to join a global mastermind with other CEOs and investors. Now we're literally in the $1 Million Club, like working towards $1 million. We haven't made $1 million yet, but we're working towards it, just to clarify. But these things already popped up. And the second message there, you'll see 28th of July. So 4 days later, after I set these intentions with the manifestation coach, I gave him all the evidence of it. Amy messaged me. Now, I'd been following her. This was not a cold drop-in. I'd been following Amy. She knows this now. She only found out recently. But I was just lurking in the background, just watching what she was doing. And when I saw her speaking on stage, I'm like, oh, this girl's living out my dream. How do I get some of that? And then 4 days later, she messages me. And I took action. So as I told you, my beginning story, crypto came into my realm. I waited 6 months to take action. Think about how much money I missed out on then. Then my bots closed down. How much money I missed out on then because I didn't know how to grid my bots. So we're removing all of those barriers for you. And I guess why I'm sharing this story is because that's the cost of inaction. When we don't take action, we look back and we go, damn, I really wish I had have taken action at that time. And that's like the sort of things that we learn in this community here about what's happening with Apertum and DAO 1. It's like, you don't want to be that person sitting on the sideline like me back then and saying, I wish I had taken action sooner, because that's essentially what happens in the crypto space. It moves fast. So, hindsight, it is a funny thing. So let's run through some real world examples here, talking about some well-known coins that we all might know. So let's have a think back. If you had have invested $15,000 in Bitcoin or Ethereum or Solana, some of these ones you might have heard of. Bitcoin came out in 2009 and it launched at 7 cents. So $15,000. Can you imagine